Are you ready for another book? All right, this one is a good one. This one's for bedtime, really, so you might want to do this one when you're getting ready to go to sleep. Good Night, Sleep Tight by Claire Friedman, and Rory Tiger drew all the pictures. That's sweet. Is that a mama? I don't know. We'll find out. One night, Ethan slept over Grandma's house. Oh, that's his grandma. You aren't asleep yet, Ethan? Asked Grandma. No, replied Ethan. I don't feel sleepy at all. I'm wide awake. Do you have your favorite friends to cuddle up with? She asked. They might help you fall asleep. I have Tiger and Rabbit, said Ethan. But where's Elephant? Here he is, said Grandma, tucking him in nice and snug. Now you'll feel sleepy. But neither Ethan nor his little friends went to sleep. We're still wide awake, Grandma, he said. What about a cup of nice warm milk, said Grandma. That makes me sleepy. There he is. He's got his tiger and his rabbit and now his elephant. Okay. Ethan drank every drop of his warm milk, but he didn't feel sleepy. I'm still wide awake, Grandma, he said. Can we watch the fireflies? They might make me sleepy. Grandma wrapped Ethan in his cozy blanket, and together they watched the dancing fireflies. Ethan tried to count them, but they didn't make him feel sleepy. I'm still wide awake, Grandma, he said. Would you sing me a lullaby, please? That might make me tired. Grandma just smiles, doesn't she? Grandma sang some of Ethan's favorite songs. Ethan closed his eyes and listened, but he didn't feel sleepy. I'm still wide awake, Grandma, he whispered. I know, Ethan, Grandma said. Let me rock you in my arms. That will make you sleepy. He's got a good grandma, doesn't he? I bet you love your grandma. Grandma rocked Ethan gently in her arms all the way down to the apple orchard and back. Ethan felt safe and warm, but he didn't feel the tiniest bit sleepy. I bet he's heavy for Grandma to carry. Grandma, I'm still wide awake, he said. Will you tell me a story, please? Listening to stories makes me feel sleepy. Grandma settled Ethan on her lap, and he snuggled up close. She told him stories about all the silly things his mommy had done when she was little, just like him. Look at her. She dumped her food on her head. Sometimes your mommy didn't feel tired at bedtime either, Grandma said. Look, she's jumping on the bed. Grandma carried Ethan back inside. She smiled a secret smile as she remembered putting Ethan's mommy to bed when she was little. Grandma tucked Ethan into bed. She pulled the covers right up to his nose. I used to tuck your mommy into bed with the blankets pulled right up to her nose like this, said Grandma. Then I'd stroke the top of Mommy's head like this. Very gently she stroked the top of Ethan's head. And I'd give Mommy a special kiss good night, said Grandma. And Grandma gave Ethan a very special kiss good night. That's right, Grandma, said Ethan with a big yawn. And then she says, good night, sleep tight. That's right, Ethan, said Grandma. Look at him yawning. But before Grandma could say good night, sleep tight, Ethan was fast asleep. That is such a good book. The end. All right. Good night, sleep tight. We'll see you the next time.